The first wreck for Ibiza Area 2 is right below the car wash in a little desert. There's a little rock right there on the right side, as I'm pointing to right there. That's where the wreck's going to be. So go on the road, head north, and then once you see the little archway ahead of you, you can turn to your right and towards the big rock. The wreck's a little bit camouflaged since it's behind some foliage right here. There it is. That is number 1 out of 10. Next wreck. Next wreck is north of the island, in the northern part. You see a little curve in the off-road, and if you can see, there's a little path on the off-road. It's not marked in yellow, but there it is. So head towards the west side, and then just follow the off-road path up the mountain to a sort of medieval tower sort of thing. So here we go, I'm going up the road. And then you can see a little tower in the distance. That's where the wreck's going to be. It's going to be on the right side of the tower. So there it is. That is number 2. Number 3 is beside the refugee house, which is one of the houses you can buy in Ibiza. It's at a dead-end road in the road. So there you go. And what you're going to do is head towards the house to the north, because you need to get on the cliff, and the cliff's a bit too sheer to just drive straight up. So you're going to head up the hill and then do a U-turn onto the cliff where it's not steep enough where you can drive up. And you're going to head back down the road to the south, or to the east, pardon me. Past the tree, and then you can see it, there it is. You might want to be careful because it's possible to fall off the cliff. And that is number 3 out of 10. Number 4 is in the middle of, in between the Asian tuner and the Asian car dealership. Kind of a U-turn off-road place, and then it's at the apex of that U-turn. So just follow the road to the south towards the apex, and it should be right there. There it is. That's number 4 out of 10. Number 5 is basically right beside the Asian tuner, just a little bit south of it actually, in a little deserty area. And if you should be heading towards the dead end of the road, and it should be on the right side, near the mountains. As you can see, it's right there at the bottom, at the base of the mountain, near the dead end road. And that is number 5. Number 6 is near the Salines mansion and in between the airport, near the salt flats, basically. So head down south, and you should see a little gate where you can turn into the salt flats, and it should be at the base of a tree, as you can see here. Bad thing is, don't park on the opposite side of the road. You'll get a car coming at you, as that just happened to me. So anyways, here's the gate. Go into the gate, see a little house, keep going, and then it should be right under the tree right there. And that is number 6. Number 7 is beside the airport. It's actually in the car park of the airport. It's the only car there for some reason. So head to the airport, and then head towards the east. It's a nice shot of the Ibiza airport. Head to the east, and then you should see a little... There you go, yeah, the bars into the car park. So keep heading towards the car park, towards the end of it. And it should be right there. Yep, there it is. That's number 7. Number 8 is in the south of the map, southwest actually, most southwest point. And then you see a little lighthouse that I'm pointing to right there. It's going to be beside that lighthouse, or behind it actually. So as you're facing north, turn to the east. Keep going on the off-road until you see the lighthouse right there, and just go a little bit past it, and it's right behind it. See, there it is. That's number 8. Number 9 is close to the car wash on the west side, and close to the club, which you can use in multiplayer. multiplayer events. It's also close to number 8, which you just saw. So if you actually head up north from number 8 and up the squiggly line road, should be okay. This one's a little weird because it's in the middle of a bunch of ruins, so you need a little bit of exploring, but there it is anyways. If you're facing north and you turn west on the squiggly line roads, there it is, and that's number 9. Number 10 is beside the Kalamoli residence, a little bit south of it actually, near the turn, the off-road turning road thing. I'm not good at describing. So anyways, what you're going to do here is actually go up the hill to the west, then turn around and drive full speed to the east, which is going to actually drive you off a cliff, but it's actually a bit faster than having to drive through the village. So as you can see, I land straight onto it perfectly fine, and I suggest doing that. It's much faster. That's number 10, that's the final wreck of Ibiza Area 2. Now I'm going to show you the reward. If you don't want to see the reward right now, since it's kind of a spoiler, you can click on the screen right now and I'll take you back to the menu where you can select another video. If not, here we go. Here's the reward. The reward is a buggy V8 top speed of 230 km per hour, 0 to 104.5 seconds, and 375 brake horsepower. Unfortunately, I don't open the datasheet for this clip for some reason, so I can't tell you any other details. But what I can say is it's one of the best rewards you can get from Rex, in my opinion, as it's an awesome off-road car. I drove almost 100,000 kilometers with it. Unfortunately, you cannot use it in championships, since it's a B2 class, and the highest B class you can use in championships is a B3. Alright, well, thank you very much for watching this video. If you want to take a look at the other videos in this series, you can click right now on the screen, and it'll take you back to the menu where you can select other videos, where you can find the wrecks in Ibiza, Hawaii, and the other photo locations. Alright, thank you very much.